Hello and welcome to the Premier AppSpot. My name is Cassie Hayes, founder of the Premier AppSpot Agency, and welcome to my Honeybook tutorial series, the series that's designed for bookkeepers and VAs and service providers like you to decide whether or not Honeybook is the right tool for you. In this video, I'm going to help you see how you can use recurring invoices and standalone invoices in partnership with one another so that you can still serve your clients and have them on auto pay. You can still send them individual invoices if they have an add-on service. So let me show you what I mean. In this particular project, this client is on auto pay. So if we open up this invoice, if we scroll down, you can see that we have this on recurring or auto pay. So this one was charged on October 2nd. This next one is coming up on November 1st. Now, sometimes you might want clients to be on a retainer or recurring invoice. Let's say you're a bookkeeper and you have a monthly package that they're on. But in addition to that, you want to do a books cleanup for them. When you initially send them the smart file, you're going to want this part of it, your monthly recurring service, to be on auto pay, most likely. However, if you try to add your standalone books cleanup service to this, then the client will be charged every single month. So what you're going to need to do is create a separate invoice that only has those standalone services so that they won't be rolled into the recurring charges. Let me show you how to do that. I'm going to go back to the client's project. Here, after we've already sent the recurring smart file, we're going to go to Create File and then go to Invoice. Now, you might have specific invoice templates that you already use. So you can see I do have a folder for invoices, and we could send just a basic invoice. If you do have a service that you use often as a standalone, you might want to create a template just for this. And so all you have to do is rename that template in the template library, and you can use it over and over. Now, what you'll do then is to come into the invoice, and you're going to make sure that whatever this service is here shows what that standalone invoice or service is for. So let's say we add the Honeybook Basics Guide, and that's just a one-time charge. So what we're going to do is make sure that that's there, and then we're going to come down here to make sure that the payment schedule is accurate. Now, remember, they're only going to pay for this once, so I'm removing any of the additional payments. So we're going to say smart date, and then 1 day after invoice has been sent, save. And so then this date will automatically populate based on when you send the invoice, and you can customize that however you'd like. You're going to go over here to set payment options and just make sure that it's on standard and not on recurring. And then you can toggle on any of these features as well and adjust your settings here if you would like to allow both credit card and bank transfer or only one or the other. You can, of course, edit the design however you'd like. Essentially, all this will have is the one-time charge. So then once you're done with that, you can click out of here and you'll notice there's just an invoice and then a payment page. So once that's all set and you review that it's correct, you can click share and the email to the client. If you have any questions about when and how you would use a standalone invoice, feel free to comment on my blog or on the YouTube video below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.